All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is your host, Ray Hansen, and we are here live at the Soaring Eagle Casino and Resort. And here is the Lags. This is a one-loss side match, an elimination round. Looks like Helena Thornfeldt has won the Lag, and she'll be leading us off. Her opponent, Jasmin Ouschan. And this is an elimination round, race to 9. Players are racking their own using the AccuRack from Outsville, a Chris Renfro company, and they are playing alternate the breaks. 3-foul rule is in effect. Jump cues are allowed, and we are also playing a 3-point rule. If you're not familiar with the 3-point rule, here's how it works. Each ball pocketed on the break counts as 1 point. Each ball that passes the head string counts as 1 point. You must equal 3 points on your break in order for it to be a legal break. And this eliminates a soft break, and that's the purpose of it. So I'm going to watch for the balls passing the head string and balls pocketed. So we got 1, 2, 3 in the head string, but no balls down. So, and there's not a ball in hand penalty for not getting 3 points. It would be loss of turn, but your opponent would either take the shot from where it lies or pass it back. And if they do pass it back, you would still have the option as the breaker to push out. So it sounds a little complex, but it's really pretty simple. It keeps the soft breaks out of the game. Joining us right now for this match, up from South Carolina via Texas, the Texas Belle, Belinda Calhoun. Welcome, Belinda. How are you doing?
Good, Ray. How are you doing? Good to be here. Actually, on that break rule, it's rather than passing the head string, it's just touching the head string. So as long as it just needs to break the plane of the head string.
The base of the ball.
No, just the edge of the ball.
No, it's the base of the ball. That did come up in an event, in a match earlier. It is the base of the ball, not the edge.
Oh, okay, because in the players' meeting they said it just needs to touch it.
Yeah, and they meant by touching, they meant the ball had to be touching the line somewhere, which is base of the ball.
Well, touching and base are two different things, as you know.
No, because the edge of the ball is not touching the felt in any place. So as soon as the ball is touching the felt.
But the edge of the ball is over, the line's on the table. So if it's touching that, it can cross the line without the base of the ball crossing the line.
No, it's not considered in the kitchen unless the base of the ball is over the line.
Okay, well, in the players' meeting they said just touching, not base, but yeah, that's good to know.
Yeah, they should have clarified earlier.
Yeah.
So first time to implement this rule, so there could be some confusion on it. So that's exactly what they told me verbatim. And I did cover it in great detail because it did come up on a shot here that they wanted to see a replay. And they declined. We're not going to do replays to make a call. That's what they determined. But it was the edge of the ball was over the line, but the base was not. So it was not a good.
They didn't consider it as having crossed the line.
That's right. So it actually came up and was ruled on right here on the TV table. All right, Helena has a pretty straight shot here on a 3.
Stroked that one nicely. Overran it just a hair.
She must have had a little bit of an angle. I was thinking she was going to go straight back for the 4 ball in the top left corner, and where she could drop over for the 5 easily. She could go rail first and use the 7 ball here at the bottom of the table, but I don't know what she's planning on doing with the 5 ball from this spot.
I don't know if that would give her enough angle to stun over for the 5 in the bottom in the top left, but I think that's what she's going for. Oh, wow. Look at her. I think she was maybe playing it off the 7, but it just happened to go straight in.
Wow. Sure did.
Well, because she fired it, which the ball's not going to cut as much.
And she had She had so little angle. That's why she had to hit it so hard to get the cue ball over for the 5.
To stun it over, yeah.
Yeah.
She had to force it over.
Well, I'm surprised that, man, I'll tell you what. I mean, we're looking at the table in person also. It doesn't look like there's room for a ball to go through there.
You can drive a truck through there.
Really? I see that. I see that now.
Well, Mary was saying that one of the things she's noticed is that the players seem to be ending up straight in on every shot.
Yeah.
And I think it's just the tables are pretty fast.
Yeah, obviously when that happens, it's really hard to get on the next ball the way you want to. But they have been struggling with the speed of the table for sure.
So we don't like quick fire anymore. Let's have a round of applause for the
There we go, straight in
2019
again.
President's Award winner, Janet Atwell from Bristol, Tennessee. Kelly will no longer play on table 5.
Oops, overran it
Gets the winner
again.
at table 4.
Yep, tough shot here. And she may even go on the side.
Side, yeah.
10:30-ish.
She's definitely looking at the side pocket. I had the same shot to get to the hot seat match in a tournament ever in Memphis. Except for my cue ball was over on the side rail in the same line here, or over the side rail. And, it's like the 50-yard line. And I made the ball, but I scratched also at the same time.
No, you didn't.
Yeah.
Oh, my
That was
goodness.
brutal. It would have been my best finish ever in a open tournament,
Oh.
So, but I didn't. I missed it and ended up finishing 5th.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
That was in Memphis, you said?
Yeah, I was over in Memphis at High Pockets.
Mm-hmm. Well, I saw, who was it? Lori John made a couple of side pocket shots, a lot steeper angle than this, so we know they're accepting it. Well, she didn't even threaten that pocket. Did not even threaten that pocket. Stood up a little bit. Threw the angle over cue off and resulted in a miss.
Jasmin Ouschan looking to strike first, and we did get the scoreboard corrected. Had a letter missing there in Jasmine's name. It was not intentional. You know how to spell her name. And look at this 1-0 now. Jasmin Ouschan taking rack number 1.
Jasmine is involved, with the Paris 2024 movement.
Oh, yeah?
They're trying to include billiard sports in the Olympics in Paris in 2024.
Right.
There won't be any news until the end of 2019, end of this year. And then there won't be any official action until 2020. But
It's really amazing that it's not in there already.
well, the thing is, even since back in the mid-'90s, Ray, the Olympics filled up. In other words, in order to get any other sport in, some other sport had to be kicked out. So that's the problem.
Yeah.
And although they still allow the host nation to add a couple of sports, I'm not sure how they do that, because eventually, as you went on, there'd be too many sports. You couldn't fit it in the 2-week time limit.
Maybe they have like 2 allotted for the hosting nation, so it may change to the next nation for the same 2. Maybe something like that.
Maybe so. Yeah, you'd almost have to, because then it would, you'd bust it out of the seams. And Paris being a big 3 cushions, country, they're pushing for it, but
Sure.
so far no positive news.
It was a great shot from Jasmine there on the 2 ball. She's going to have a shot on the 3 as well.
So you think she'll go to the side rail and come off, or?
That's what I think. I think she's going to shoot the 3 in the top right corner, go to the side rail, and back out for the 5. She's got to watch out for the side pocket, too. Maybe even the 7 ball.
Ho, 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 she says. Oh,
Yeah.
that was a nice shot. But, you know, it's like the cue ball travels about 6 more inches than where it would normally stop, it seems like.
Yeah. It's very fast, the tables are.
But I think these tables didn't they come from the Derby?
Yeah, I couldn't tell you the guys from Diamond, Gary and Mike that set them up. They would be able to tell us probably.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm just going by past years. They've always brought the tables that were at the
Oh,
Derby.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it could be.
So it's not like they're brand new cloth. I mean, they've been played on.
Yeah. All right, she's going to kick at this, and I like the kick shot. So this should be.
Big ball.
She should be able to make this. She missed the kick. Wow.
You see how disgusted she was with that miss, because that was a really easy kick, or, you know, considered relatively easy. She was trying to go 2 rails, and so she could get some sort of position on the 6 if she made it.
Yeah. She was trying to do quite a bit there.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good observation, Ray. Trying to do too much, perhaps. Well, what is this?
Helena's falling on the wrong side of the 6 ball now, and she may have to check this up with inside English and go 3 rails, drawing over to the right side of the table.
Isn't the 9 in the way, though?
It's very close. I think she can clear it, but still, it's a tough shot.
It depends. Helena's pretty heavy-handed, which causes the cue ball to stay on the tangent line longer. So she'll need to soften up her stroke. Oh, nice. She went around the 9.
That's a beautiful shot.
Again, she stood up, so she's still got jitters. You know, each match, the first few games, you have a few jitters.
Yeah, she's a grinder, though.
Oh yeah. Well, she snoozed her very first match. She misread the board, so she forfeited her very first match.
Yeah.
It's almost like destiny that she's gonna do really well.
She was sweating that one. I was sweating it too. I thought it was going in.
Down and back.
Yeah, that is brutal. You know, she with that happening to Helena, but she was able to. She's been able to grind it out here, and she's rolling. Oh my gosh! Wow.
The ball kind of fell off, didn't it? I don't think it was supposed to hit the point. I mean, it seemed like she had plenty of margin of error not to hit the point. Maybe just a spin on the ball.
Yeah, could be. Tough shot here to close out rack number 2.
Well, she already missed one 9 ball, remember? Or was it the ball before? No, it was the 9 ball.
Oh, goodness. Wow, it's
Just another one.
brutal. Yeah, right as she was about to shoot, some of the cleanup crew started coming through right in her line of sight over here. I don't know if they got her or not, but certainly not good.
She had a lot of high on that cue ball, and you could really see the 9 overcut. You know, anytime you use high, the ball's going to cut more. Jasmine used some. Oh, look at that!
Wow, what crazy finish! Take another look at the shot here from Jasmine on the 9, hanging up. Man, look at it. Goes 2, 3, 4 rails and finds its way.
That's why it's the 5-second rule.
Yeah. All right, Jasmin Ouschan to 2 now, 2-0.
Jasmine, for a relatively young player, she started very young, and she's got like
How old is
27,
Jasmine?
28 women's European Championship titles.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, they play 8-ball, 9-ball, and straight pool, and you can compete in all 3 events.
Sure.
She also has 10 WPBA titles.
Wow.
2015, she was runner-up in the Women's World Championship, and she won the Women's World Championship in 2010.
Wow, impressive.
Yeah.
2010, wow.
2010, that's 9 years ago.
Must have been just a baby.
She was 3.
Well, not being that much of a baby. Oh, it's going in.
Oh, she scratched on the break, Helena. Well, Helena's had a chance to win the first 2 games.
Yeah.
She missed the 9 both times.
And
So, even though she's down 2, she still knows that she's, no problem. She's got time to come back.
right.
Helena was just inducted into the WPBA Hall of Fame in 2017. She was really excited about that. Quite the honor. Jasmine bumped the 2 off the 1. Doesn't really have a pocket. Or maybe, does it go by the 9? From here I can't tell. I mean, it doesn't look like it to me from here, but it's hard to tell. She's shooting at something. She could just play a 1 real safe. Or 2 real safe. That's good. Get more distance. Lane will probably have to get the jump cue out here. That's a full ball she's got to go over. But I think the cue ball will arrive at the object ball on the table rather than off the bed of the surface. To where you can aim pretty true to your target. Oh, she hit it nicely. Unfortunately, there wasn't anything to hide behind. And she left Jasmine a shot. She'll draw back here. And she wants an angle to the right on the 4 to get back to the 5.
So, Belinda, tell us a little bit about yourself. You have, you were one of the original members of the WPBA as well, weren't you?
Actually, I came in, the WPBA was established in 76. My first event was in 77.
Wow, so very, very early on.
Although that was my first event, it wasn't a WPBA sponsored event.
Mm-hmm.
I think my first WPBA event was 85, 84, 82, something like that.
Right, and you were recently inducted into the BCA Hall of Fame.
Yes, I couldn't believe it. I'd forgotten all about it. Hadn't even thought about it. Never gave it. I mean, it was like so far out of my mind that it was a complete shock when Pinozzo calls. And that was in 2016.
Then, I mean, as a player, what are some of your titles that you're most proud of?
Well, as far as accomplishments, I won the World Straight Pool, and I've got like 9 national titles, a couple of 2, 3 8-ball national titles.
Nice.
But I do hold the record for racks run in an event for women, which is 7. So
Wow.
that's one that was surprising because my break was the weakest part of my game, and I never could make a ball on the break.
Well,
The surprising part was that I made a ball on the break.
Yeah, I was going to
7
say, you must have
times
got
in
it
a row.
working that day, right? 7 times in a row, too,
It
right?
was in the World Championships, yeah.
Oh, wow, that's a great time to do it. Just like taking the lead in the match, the best time to do it is at the end.
Yeah.
All right, Jasmin Ouschan up 3-0, and it's her break. It's racing to 9.
Jasmine has a very nice athletic approach to the game. She's all about training eating right and
Nice. Yeah, and her
workouts and drills and all that stuff for decades, actually, since she was a young girl.
I was told her and her brother Alvin have a training academy.
Yes.
That's very
Isn't
cool.
that something? And Alvin he turned out to be such a great player also.
Sure is.
Talented family. Nice, clean, and crisp.
This looks like just about like a stop shot here almost, and then just take the 3 on the side. And looks like the 4 will go in either of the top pockets.
That was nice. She didn't stop it. She slightly stun run through. Did a stun run through so to maintain the proper angle. Although, does she have the proper angle to go up table? She did not. She was straight in. She didn't want to follow it too far and follow it in the hole. Now, the only problem here, obviously, is your angle on the 4 doesn't really afford you much position on the 5 without going up and down the table. So she's looking to play safe, perhaps. Overcut the 4 and bring it back to the center of the bottom rail behind the 5. And then just create distance with the cue ball. Well, I think that's what she was trying to do, but hit it a little bit too full and made it.
Belinda, I'm going to have to leave you here, but I'm going to leave you in competent hands. We're going to put Mary Keniston back in here.
Oh, good.
This is going to be the all-star booth here, people. Yeah. I can't remember ever having this many titles in the booth at one time. and Hall of Famers, too. All right. Well, I appreciate you being here, Belinda. It's a real treat. And Mary's going to come right in.
You bet. Thanks, Ray. Enjoyed it. Well, one rail. That's going to dribble in. It did not. Looked like it was headed straight for the hole. Well, maybe this will help Helena turn it around. It is Jasmine making an error towards the end of the rack instead of Helena missing 9 balls. Now this is a little funny because the ball's, deep in the hole. Where does she want to get position? Is she going to draw it back? Is she going to go 2 rails? She slow rolled it and hit the 5 ball on the right hand side to create the proper angle for the 6. And here I think she'll just come 1 rail up. And we now have Mary Keniston back with us. Mary, welcome. I was just going over the scenario of the match. Helena missed the first 2 9 balls.
Oh, no.
Yeah. I mean, it ran out the rack nicely and then missed it 2 9 balls. And then third game, Jasmine won. I'm not sure exactly how that happened, but now Jasmine hung up the 5, so I was saying, well, this might be a good chance for Helena to now. Here she is with the semi-tough 9 ball. And on these tables, very nice. On these tables, that can be a tricky shot. I know cutting the ball thinly across the short rail has been a problem, and actually I've seen this shot miss too, so that was a good shot for Helena.
Yeah, she's probably very angry that she gave away those first 2 games. I know she's probably thinking it should be 3-0 her.
Right,
instead
exactly.
Of behind 2-1.
Yeah. Or 3-1.
Or 3-1, yeah.
And I was telling Ray, I said, even though she missed, I'm sure she's frustrated as heck for missing those first two 9 balls, it still gives her. It didn't do major damage because she knows that it was her, not Jasmine. In other words,
Right.
you know,
Right, yeah.
so that she can correct that, and she knows, she can be winning these games. So that it shouldn't be that much of a problem to catch back up and try and get going again. Now, if she could break and run this rack, that would be really good for her.
Well, she's more than capable of it. We know that.
Just a matter of getting a shot on the one.
Helena forfeited her first match. She was told the wrong start time, so she started off on the loser side.
I was talking about that earlier.
And she's worked her way all the way back to here.
That's an arduous path.
Sure is.
A lot of matches. But one thing is, you get in stroke.
Yeah, it'll get you in stroke for sure. Absolutely. Looks like Christina's in a tough match with Gerda. She's a little bit ahead. Looks like she's going to pull ahead too. They're laying pretty good. Oh, went too far.
Boy, that second rail just really boinged,
Yeah,
didn't it?
Yeah.
Does it get wet in here or
No,
something?
I commentator cursed her. Oh, gee, what a great shot. Look at this shot.
Oh, look at that ball.
Boy, I'll tell you what, she's playing some advanced pool here. What a great shot that was.
She going to have to cut this in the corner?
Sure looks like it. But I think if she does that, she's home free. The 6 is a little bit of a problem, but other than that, all the balls have a pocket.
Well, she just made a similar shot on the 9. Oh, she was.
Oh, well.
Do what?
Well, that's all right. It's all right.
If it
She must
slows
not have
down.
had. She must not have had confidence in the shot. Well, this is a free bank, one rail bank for Jasmine if she wants to shoot it.
Carry him into the 3, maybe? To
Nah.
make sure your cue ball stays down here?
No, I think she's going to just one rail the bank down here in the lower right-hand corner.
Lower.
Keep the lower left-hand corner and keep the cue ball there for the 3. It's free.
Well, and you got blockers down here.
Yeah, that's what you did.
Cut it just a little bit too much. Oh, it leaked
Oh,
out.
and she let her out.
It leaked out.
Yeah. All right. Good break for Helena. Well, I haven't seen that face on Helena in a long time.
And Jasmine was shaking her head and touched her head with her cue like that wasn't the right shot.
Well, Christina must have, I didn't see it, but she must have recovered from that overrun.
She made that 7, yeah.
Did she? Yeah,
Uh-huh.
so
I saw it.
she's ahead 6-4 now over Gerda, but Gerda's breaking. Yeah, I haven't seen that face, that game face on Helena in a long time. She's on a mission. And Ga Young Kim and Lena Kornsvik are tied at 5 apiece. The loser of this match will be eliminated from the event.
Is it Lena and Ga Young Kim,
Yeah,
did you say?
I believe.
Wow.
Yeah, isn't that Lena? And Lena? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Lena Shorsvik and Ga Young Kim. Ga Young Kim is the winner, defending champion of last year's event. And Kelly Fisher is the runner-up. And both of them are on the loser side. Still in, but they're on the loser side, and that's a
Right.
testament to the talent in this event.
Oh, I'm telling you.
It's tough.
Unbelievable.
It's really nice to see the level of play go up to that next level.
I was going to say this.
Or 2.
Yeah. The 6 ball was always going to be a little bit of a problem, but she got as good as you can get on the 5.
Yeah, I think she'll just stick there and
Well, she'll have to go forward just a hair.
Yeah, but just, stay in the general area. She's got a good line.
Well, yeah, that 9 balls, you got to make sure you clear that 9 ball.
Yeah, she's perfect.
Okay.
Yeah, just shoot
I
right
didn't
between
realize
them.
there was room to shoot. I thought she had to go forward a little bit. Yeah. I didn't realize there was room by the 8 ball.
Yep.
So this is good to go here.
There you go. Nice shot.
Forward with inside. Forward with outside.
I think she's going to forward with inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like that.
Just what the doctor ordered.
Yeah, she's going to have a little trouble reaching this. She went up a little higher than she wanted to. But she's fine.
She's still all right.
All right, 3-2. Catching up.
Although the fact that she missed 2 previous 9 ball might have made it just a little bit tougher.
Alrighty, Jasmine breaking. I think she's probably feeling a little bit of heat right now. She's had a 3-0 lead, and now it's 3-2.
Yeah. It feels, at this point, it feels like your opponent's won 71 in a row.
Yeah. Nice break. Nice break.
That's so funny.
She's got a good shot on the one.
Oh, look at this. You couldn't ask for anything better.
Balls are spread nicely.
I think if she keeps her wits about her, she's be able to negotiate this rack.
Yeah, I don't see any problems. One rail up for the 2, up the middle of the table, up for the 2. Come back for the 3 in the side, 4 in the corner.
Over a little bit for the 5.
Mm-hmm.
And then you could come 2 rails around for the 6.
Mm-hmm.
Back 1 rail for the 7.
Yep.
And 9, right?
Yep.
Because the 8's already gone.
Yep. So, maybe the 4 to the 5 is the key.
Easier said than done, but
Well,
certainly can be done.
there's nothing extraordinary that needs to be done here. She's checking to make sure that she's got
Where
a
she
good
wants
angle.
to be on the 4, yeah.
Mm-hmm. To get back on the 5.
Ooh,
Well, now that she
a hair straight, but
yeah.
she's going to try and come up 1 rail, I think.
I mean, she might even go underneath. Shoot the 5 up table.
Definitely an option.
Yep, that's what she did. Shooting the 5 up table.
Is that a straight enough angle, Mary, to stay on that
No,
right side, or is she going to go across?
I think she's going to go across. No, I guess she did. I like
Yeah,
going
split the
across
yard
because
line,
it's
yeah.
too sharp of an angle. I don't like these sharp angles. These guys are used to them, but I'm not. I like. She's got a stretch.
Go ahead and use that rail, yeah.
Yeah, I don't like this. But it's personal preference.
So she's going to come 2 rails. She might bump the 9.
Almost looks like she's banking the ball. Okay, she wasn't. All right, well, she made a
Look
great
at her.
shot.
It was a lot sharper angle off the 6 ball.
Yeah.
That looked like she could get. Although, the diamonds do run Short. Mm-hmm. She's good here.
All right. Okay, 4-2.
And she did. Nice break and run.
Mm-hmm.
But I tell you, it sure helps when you got a ball in hand start on the one ball. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. I think Gerda just tied it up, 6 apiece. Against Christina Tkach.
She's from Russia, right?
Yes, Moscow. Yep, 20 years old.
20. Oh, I didn't know
20.
she was 20.
20, yeah.
How cute.
Yeah. Yeah. We like to be 20 again, huh?
Oh, man.
Well, I know we'd tear it up. We did tear it up back in those days. We had a little fun. I remember the first time I laid eyes on Belinda. It was in the 1979 BCA 8-Ball Nationals in Louisville, Kentucky. And of course, I've heard of her. And so they announced her match along with several others to be that round. And in marches Belinda. She was dressed in a bright canary yellow pantsuit. She had an entourage of 7 or 8 adoring fans, and marched in like Queen Belinda with her regal air. And those of you who know Belinda know that regal air. And I thought to myself, "Whoa!" You know, it scared me to death. You probably don't even remember that.
I don't.
I do. I do. Yeah. Yeah, Queen Belinda. Or the Texas Belle. Yeah, like a beauty queen with her entourage.
Now, I do remember the yellow. I do remember having a
yellow
yellow
pantsuit,
outfit.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, and that jet black hair.
Uh-oh, bad hit.
Yep, bad hit. Well, that's a break for Jasmine.
Yeah, particularly because she went up a game, right?
Yep, and here we go. Ball in hand. It's lethal.
Chance to go up 2.
Yeah, I've always said it's better to make a good hit and get a bad result than a bad hit and give up ball in hand.
Most
Or no
definitely.
hit.
Most definitely. I don't know if I ever told you this. I know I've said it before on the stream, but a group of architects did a study, and they had table and chairs outside, and they were doing like a 30-minute presentation, and they had one group come in, and the chairs were screwed to the floor.
Yeah.
So in that group, within like 4 to 6 minutes, people started fidgeting and not paying attention, and then they did it with no screws, where people could move their chair where they wanted to, paid attention the whole time. So that's like ball in hand. You get
Right,
you
yeah.
get to adjust your chair where you want it.
Right. Yeah. 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 Interesting.
It really was.
She gonna get out from behind that
It
seven?
rolled
Yep.
downhill. Yep. Nice. And also, too, it's always, it's also better to have the right angle, consider the right angle rather than the distance between the cue ball and object ball,
Right.
you know?
Yeah, be on the right side of the shot.
Uh-huh.
Yep. Oh, look at this. Look at this.
Oh, she bent her
Helena's got
knees.
new life.
Oh, my goodness, that was huge.
Sure was.
Huge.
Wow.
5-3 or 4-4.
5-2 or 4-3.
Oh, okay. What's the score now? Where is
4-2.
the score? Oh, I
4-2.
see it up there.
Yeah.
Oh, so it would have been 5-2.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Just got a shout out from my old manager, my pool room. I'm sure you know him, Jose Alvarez, Joe Alvarez from Denver.
Oh yeah, yes.
Say
Hey,
hello
Joe.
Yep, Joe's a good man.
So Mary, where
great player in his day too, by the way.
Yeah. Mary, where are you living now?
I'm living on the Gulf Coast.
That's what I was thinking. That's what I
On the
remembered.
Gulf Coast, about an hour and 15 minutes east of New Orleans, in Mississippi Gulf Coast. Good shot. Let's get a little bounce. Get off that rail. Nicely done. Four, 3.
It'd be interesting to know exactly what Jasmine was thinking about at the moment of her final stroke and her trigger stroke. Yeah.
I don't know.
But because she shot that shot
A zillion times.
thousands
Yeah.
and thousands and thousands of times successfully.
I think you just lose your focus for a second, or maybe there's a little hitch in your stroke, or it could be anything.
Well, that's the thing. It could be so many things.
Yeah. Because she didn't come up on the shot.
Mm-mm.
She stroked it.
She seemed to rush it a little bit.
Maybe she rushed her
final
pace.
backswing was a
maybe
little
she
bit
rushed
fast.
it. Yeah. I know she's aggravated.
Yeah, that was a big opportunity
I know
seal
it would
the match,
aggravate me.
basically.
I used to hate it when I let him back in the match. And you don't want to give your opponent any air when you're ahead. All right, good break. Yeah, nice spread on the balls. Got a good starting shot.
Yeah.
Natural shape to get on the 2.
I don't see any problems with this rack.
No,
huh?
I don't either. They're all laying real nice.
That was a great break.
Mm-hmm. Toughest shot might be this
The one ball.
slicing the one down the rail.
No problem. Well, you know what? Did you see it? The ball is really bouncing off the rail now.
Are they?
Yeah, she barely, it was going to be like maybe...
Straighter?
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
definitely straight. About 6 inches.
Yeah.
I know they
She's
have
not having
that back.
trouble reaching.
I know they have that back door open up over there,
Well,
like to the garage or whatever.
That explains that.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that could definitely affect. And plus, I think it snowed this morning.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it did.
Well, Helena shot a ball last. When was it? Oh, earlier in the match, and she fired it in. It was just exactly like that. She never touched the 5. She was up there. We thought she was going to hit it into the rail and then the 5 and then the pocket. And I think she shot it so hard, it didn't cut as much, and it went straight in the pocket, just like that. Of course, she fired hers, but it looked like it wouldn't even go by the ball in the pocket, and it went straight in. That was the out shot. I'll tell you what, they've been playing fantastic music this whole week.
I was just thinking that.
As far as for my taste.
Yeah. Music.
Right. Music
you
with
young,
words.
You young folks won't understand that. But, yeah.
Oh, Gerda hooked herself on the 7. Or either got left that, but... The 8's sitting kind of tough, so just
Well,
hit
Jasmine's
the 7.
taking no prisoners here. She's going to pull ahead again. 5-3.
Just set the ship straight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she started playing with us in 2004. Or it says year she turned pro was 2004. And she's been number 1 before.
"27 times women's European champion.
Yeah, they have
8-ball, 9-ball, and 14-1.
right, so you have plenty of opportunities each year, but she's dominated that for a decade.
Well, since Gerda and Helena left.
Right?
And I think this Christina is
Is now doing all
doing
that.
the same
yeah.
thing. Deborah says, "Yeah, I'm liking the music too." Yeah, it's been great. Are they on break? I guess they are. All right, and we'll take one too. Okay, we're back.
Jasmine's up by 2 games, but it's Helena's break, so let's see if she can close it to 1.
Yeah, I lost the scoreboard. I'm sorry, folks. Gosh darn it, I did that last match too, and I don't know how I did it. Oh, jeez.
Well, we'll just have to give the score out, Mary.
Yeah, we'll
more
just,
often. We just there, hey, there it is.
Okay.
There's
okay,
one right
there.
there.
It is,
Maybe.
right there.
Yep.
Bingo. Pray and hope it appears. Okay, we're back in action. Nice break. Nice break. It's a sledgehammer. Unfortunately, she's doesn't have a shot. That 2 came over and just ruined the cut back in the corner. But she's got a pretty simple safety here, I think.
Right. With a good touch.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a really nice week here so far at Soaring Eagle Casino.
This is my first time here. And I have to say that I'm
it's
very
really
impressed. It's a really
nice.
nice casino.
Resort, yes.
It's just hard to get to.
And bring your walking shoes when you come.
Absolutely. I mean, God, everything is so far. And, it's like Derby City, but at least Derby City has a little golf cart shuttle. You have a moving escalator. I mean, a moving sidewalk.
Oh, yeah, that's
here,
nice.
you just gotta.
You're on your own.
You're on your own, yeah. And it's been tough on me this week, and I know it's been tough on you.
Yeah. Well, she was going to use the 8-ball. Came a little bit short.
Yeah, she let her out.
And I think Helena's got a shot.
She sure does. I'm looking right down the barrel here, and she can definitely see it. And I think you just go 1 rail, straight back.
Yep. Do you think that 9's going to...
I think she's okay. I think she's all right. She's gonna come close to it, but I think she can clear it.
Yeah, if she goes in the left side of the pocket.
Yeah.
Oh, look at her.
Underneath it. Well, she must have put a little English on it.
A little right,
Yeah.
yep.
Yeah. And that's even better. I didn't know she could do that.
Well, I think that way she didn't have to overhit it, lose her aim with the speed.
Right.
Now, can she just go forward, or does she need to draw into that? Oh, the 4 ball's up here. Sorry, that's the 5.
Mm-hmm. I have a problem with the
4 and the 5.
3, 4, and the 5. They're just so similar in shade. Oh, that's a nice shot.
Nice shot. Don't go up. Don't go too far. Well,
she's fine.
now she's going to have to draw back.
Yeah, she's fine. She's fine. She needs to be on that side of the ball anyway. I don't think the 5 passes under the 7.
Yeah, and the 6 would have been in the way to go 2 rails.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. What a sorry time for a miscue.
Well, it's so dry here, Mary. I've seen several miscues.
Well, it is
I did
dry. My
twice.
lips are so chapped.
Oh.
Ugh.
You can't, and you can't drink enough water.
No. Nope.
Oh, rail first.
No, she's not going rail first.
No.
is she?
I'm sorry. I was watching over there.
Oh, okay. I was going to say she.
That 6. That's what I
Oh.
said. That 6 ball's in the way.
See, I don't understand how she did not know that she was going to run into
into
that
the
ball.
6
I mean,
ball,
the
yeah.
center ball takes you to the middle diamond. I mean, always. I don't understand why she didn't cue it lower.
Uh-huh.
You know, sometimes, you know, you just, you get on autopilot and you just, you know, sometimes you just go brain dead.
Or you say, it's not going to hit it this time.
Right. Well, yeah, but, you know, it's like that one rail scratching the side, you know, or, you know, I mean, that's been there for 100 years or more.
Right.
You know, it's,
200 now.
yeah, 200 now. Yep. No, Helena's got to love it. Even
That was a
though
nice
she has
shot.
to, even though she's hooked, at least she's back at the table.
Right.
You know, anything could happen.
Can't you see the right side of the 5? Do we have a angle that'll...
Yeah, I don't think so. No, she's,
Looks like she's completely covered. You can just see a sliver of the
boy,
5.
I don't know. Sure,
But that 7 will keep the cue ball there, and
maybe. I think you kick underneath it.
definitely.
You kick
definitely.
underneath it, and you may, if you have enough spin on it, kick the 7 in.
Well, actually, I would kick the 5 to the side rail and back down to the center of the bottom rail.
Okay, that's another option. That's what I like, kicking underneath. If she didn't kick it, if she hit it thicker, she would have slid into the 7. No, she got.
Right.
She got.
I mean, that shot was there, definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about, Mary.
Well, this
She
is
got
certainly a
way
tester.
behind it, didn't she?
Yeah, she went too far.
Yeah,
Yeah, she was lucky she hit it.
exactly.
Well, this is a tester, but shape is built in. If you
Right.
make it. Yeah.
That's one of Jasmine's best shots.
Yeah.
That's a shot that she practices all the time.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh. Well, 'cause it comes up every 9-ball game, you know, just about.
Well, she's just going to draw this over to the side rail, I think. And out. Just like that.
Yep. She was looking at the side, but that's too. I think that's too thin of a cut.
Yeah, I think it's too low.
You got to come up and
Yeah, bring the cue ball up to the middle of the table.
right, shoot that in the bottom. The top left, and go over one rail.
Mm-hmm.
You can either hold it or come across. Ooh, she came a little bit fur.
Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah, just follow it with a little inside. One rail, come down, back down.
We sure play good, don't we? We sure play good from here.
Never miss a ball. Just like that, just like that. Oh, she came back this way.
Yeah.
Oh, she didn't put the inside on it.
And she overhit it too.
Yeah.
She's on the tough side of it. Flirting with that side pocket now.
Ooh. Particularly with the flat ball. She likes it. Oh, she went for the side. Very nice.
Good shot.
6-3.
That was a big game.
Big game. Well, I mean, Helena had to kick at that ball, so can't quite determine the end result as accurately as you can when you're not kicking. So, but you got to have a plan before you bend over.
Yeah, like you say, like Ray's been saying, you got to have a plan to know where you're going.
That's right.
All right, big break here.
Jasmin Ouschan.
Christina shooting to get on the hill on the next table.
On the 6-ball, that's the, or 8-ball, 6-ball, that's the ball before the 9. Look at that break. Psh, good grief.
What'd she make? Five
One, two,
balls?
three,
Four
four,
balls?
5, 4 balls.
Wow.
But you know, usually when you make a bunch like that, you don't have a shot on the 1.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Is the 8 blocking the entire side pocket? Or I didn't know if,
It looks like it's smack in the middle of it.
yeah. It's too far away to. Let's see. She could thin it on the right-hand side and play it down, back towards the 6, you know what I mean? Bring the cue ball up table.
Yeah, I'd try to tuck the cue ball 1, 2 rails under the 9, like that.
Guy Young Kim on the hill, 8-7.
Okay, Guy Young Kim is on the hill, 8-7 over Helena Thornfeldt.
Lena's at the table and she's got the 6, 8, 9.
So she's level tied up then.
I can't see. Is she on 7?
She's on the 6.
No, I meant is she on 7 games?
Yeah, 8-7.
Looks like she's going to get there. Elena's got to curve the cue ball around this 8. She curved it, but with no good result.
All right, tie ball game down the other end of the arena. Guy Young Kim and Helena Thornfeldt tied at 8. The loser will be eliminated.
Have another great battle here as we come down to the
And Christina is on the hill, 8-7 against Gerda Gregerson. Meanwhile, back to our game. Jasmine has run out to the 6 ball. I think she'll come out 2 rails and shoot the 8 in the side. Maybe the 8 in the corner. Okay, she's chosen to shoot the 8 in the corner. And she must have got knocked down a little
For
bit.
a 4-game lead.
Yeah. Yep, to go ahead to 4 games.
She just wants to stop the 8 right there. Oh, see, she took a chance on. When they're real straight like that, any sort of little English is, funny.
All right. 7-3.
I bet Lena's tired too, because
Oh,
they've
sure
been
she
playing
is. She's
all
been
day
playing
long.
all day and all day
Yeah.
yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she's played hard. Against somebody today. She was down 4-0 and came back and won 9-2, 9-5.
So from 4-0, she basically won 9-1.
Yeah. Yeah.
So is Gerda on 7?
I think so. I'm not positive. I think so.
So this is to make it hill-hill.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Okay, let's see the sledgehammer break. Looky there. That looks pretty good. 1 to the 2 looks like the
Yeah,
toughest proposition.
Gerda's down 8-6.
Ah. So this make it 8-7.
Yeah. Well, Helena's got a decent shot on the 1.
It looks like she's going to spin it.
I think she will. Come over here to the side rail. Yep, just like that. Beautiful shot.
Oh, nice.
Beautiful shot. Nice touch. And she's going to shoot the 4 in the lower right-hand corner pocket.
I'd shoot it in the side.
Well, I
Or
think the
maybe no,
5 has
because you
got
know
it
what?
blocked.
She can't. It's hard to reach the
Yeah, I
Her-
think
the
the
shot
five's
she's
got the
on.
pocket blocked.
Oh,
Yeah.
does it?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, sure does.
This is a
Got
game
most
ball
of it
right here
blocked
then.
then. Yeah. Yeah, 'cause she'll she'll shoot the 4 in the corner, 5 in the side, maybe swing around 3 rails for the 6. Okay, she chose to just stick it right there. She's going to draw it back for the 6.
I think she might go forward one rail and back.
Yeah,
you know,
maybe. Yeah, it's hard to tell how it's laying.
What the angle is, yeah.
So it looks a little different. Gert is Helena's patiently waiting for Gerda to run out. All right, 8-7. Christina's on the hill. Gerda just made it 7. And Helena's fighting for her life here.
And down on table 2, Lena's at the table on the 5 ball.
Oh, it's 8-8 down there, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
Wow. Well, it doesn't look good for Guy Young.
6, 7, 9. Oh, ho, or hurry, Helena.
Yeah, big bounce. Now she's got to come with it now. She's got to come with a big stroke.
You know what? I think I'd just go over and back, you know, with like low outside, but don't kill it. You know, just
Yeah,
nice and smooth, long follow through.
yeah. Well, she's right-handed,
Yeah.
so it'd be harder to reach. I think you're left-handed, so it's
I don't think it
more reachable
makes,
for you.
I don't think so. Is she inside on
It
that
looks
ball?
like she's with a hint of inside. Yeah, sure looks that way.
But why?
I don't know. That's why. She came back nice.
That's exactly the shot I was talking about. You know, don't try and kill it.
Yeah, but she came back over on this side. She didn't hold it. That's good. That's the way I would have played it. Not with the inside, but come over to this side of the table. Because, you know, it's...
Oh, definitely. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Okay, good job.
All right, Helena finally won a game. One of those hard to win son of a guns.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Helena is on the 7 ball down there. It's a tough one.
Mid-range,
Mhm.
straight.
Middle tough, yeah.
9 ball's sitting pretty sweet, not too far from the corner pocket. So this is basically the match. Made it. So this is Jasmine's break.
Mm-hmm.
7-4. 3-game lead.
And Helena Korsberg
Give it up for Helena
wins the match.
Rockstar
Guy Young Kim is
Thornfeldt.
ousted from the event.
All the way back from 8 to 6.
That's an
Great
unusual
match
sight,
for the
is
two
it
of them.
not?
Send out a big congratulations to Guy Young Kim of Seoul, South Korea. She's eliminated
nice-
in the 9th to 12th
nice
place
little bounce on
position
the
and
one there at the end.
$2,200 for her efforts.
Well, that looks like that 8. Boy, it's tight. But it looks like it goes past the 8.
Speaking of which, Mary, we need to give a shout out just in case he's watching. Steve Tipton.
Yes, sir. Hey, Steve. They've been torturing me here with these dawn matches. Whenever I'd get a match at 11 a.m. or 1 p.m., I'd groan and say, "Oh, Steve, not another dawn match," and he'd laugh. That's another reason why I wouldn't play. I'm not going to get up and play a 10 a.m. match. What are you, crazy? On the winner's side?
Pool is not a morning sport.
No, it's not. Not for me, anyway. All right. Big shot for Helena. She's hitting this with inside,
Yes,
too.
You know what? She just might have a slight inside bias.
Yeah, maybe.
You know what I mean?
Maybe. She sure hits it good.
Yeah, she did.
She overran it, though.
Stood up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Followed through a little bit too far.
Meanwhile, on the next table, Gerda's plodding away.
Had a chance to go hill.
Mm-hmm.
Lena?
Does she have
You know you played
room
tonight
to
yet,
get to
right?
the long rail, Mary, between the side pocket and the
Okay.
3?
I think so. Oh, she'll look at it. Might have got away with it, though.
If it bounces, yep. No, I don't know.
No, she can see the
Close.
right edge of it.
Yeah.
She can't make it.
Oh, there's a better shot of it, yeah. So if you can make it one rail, leave the cue ball close enough to where the 2 goes up, and you can use the, what is that, the 6 ball to hide behind.
Yeah.
You know, leave the cue ball here,
Mm-hmm.
close to the rail. And
Yeah. You mean shoot and stick?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I don't think she can hit the ball as full as she would need to do that. I mean, I could be wrong. It's hard to tell. It always looks different on the monitor than it is. Yeah, she
There
did.
it
She
is.
did
That
what
was
you
it.
said.
But she came
Meanwhile-
on the other side of the
Yeah.
6 ball.
Yeah, and Helena's got a clear shot at it.
She was trying to go on the other side of the 6, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, Gerda's, because of the 8 ball, 60. She got a little too much angle on the 6, huh?
Yeah. I think I would, if I was Gerda, I would just...
3 rails? Or
would
slow roll it.
Just slow roll and shoot the 8 over here. Maybe it's more severe than it looks. Oh, she fanned it. No, boy, at least she didn't scratch. That's the
She
worst.
smiled on that one.
Yeah. Well, she overamped on it a little bit, too. She hammered it. The sledge hammered it.
Oh, that'll work.
That's a
That'll
nice
work.
little
That'll
roll.
work. That'll work.
And as Jeremy Jones would say, a nice little rub. A friendly rub.
Friendly rub.
I love listening to Jerry commentate. I love his voice, and he's so knowledgeable.
Well,
With the one pocket.
I was just going to say, I
Yeah.
love to listen to him commentate on one pocket.
Mm-hmm. And he's just got a nice, easy way of speaking, and just nice voice.
He's such a nice guy.
He's good people. And he seems to have hit the jackpot with that Amy Lee.
Right?
Yeah, boy, he's head over heels. Tying it up, 8-8. Over on
Table
Gerda and
4,
Christina.
Gerda and Christina.
Meanwhile, Jasmine's methodically tearing this rack apart, heading towards the hill.
Gerda Gregerson and Miss Tkach here going all the way to the wire. Christina, 1 game for all the money. Give it up for them, everyone.
Well, maybe not all the money, but
Did she hurt
more
herself?
of it. No. A little bit deeper angle. But she may have won it for the 6 next. So I have to slow roll it, I think. It was a thicker hit than I thought it was.
Yeah, she's fine.
Mhm.
She's fine.
And then 3 rows off the 8, right? Side, bottom, side, and over.
Yeah, 1, 2, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, 3 rails.
This has been a tricky shot all week.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of balls just not go.
Well, then maybe you hit it with outside and hit just below the side pocket and come back over.
Ooh.
I like spinning it with inside like that. That's fine.
Definitely. She didn't try to kill it or anything.
Yeah. Well, you don't have to. The tables are so slick, so fast. Okay, on the hill.
She pushed her wrist a little bit on the end. Oof.
Yeah.
She usually doesn't do that.
Yeah.
Little nerves.
Gerda's got a tester here. Oh, it's a tough one ball.
Off the rail.
Yeah.
Where's the 2?
Two's over here by the 9.
Oh.
And she made sure she bumped that 2 away from
ball.
the 9.
Right.
And bust that up. At least make her earn it.
Right.
It's a good
And
shot.
left the cue ball on the rail, distance.
Yep.
Good result.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well, Miss Ouschan is on the hill. 8-4. Helena's got a tall mountain to climb.
Yeah, she does. Okay, 2 balls on the break.
Oh, she was going to have a good shot on the one that knocked the cue ball.
Well, she's lucky the 7 didn't hook her.
Freeze up to it.
Yeah.
She may go for this ball, huh? 8-4.
I think I'm playing safe here. I don't know if I want to go down on this.
On that particular shot.
Yeah, on this hill. You know. That's,
you know me, Mary. I shoot at a white flag.
Well, you know. I mean, you know, I'm a shot maker, but
just depends on what
there's no
rotation that shot is at the time. You know,
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
if they're like hangers, you go for it.
Especially
if
when
they're
I've got a
tricky.
simple safety like that.
Yeah,
You know, I mean, you know, see if I can try to get a better shot
right.
or ball
Ball
in
in
hand.
hand. Yep.
Meanwhile, Christina just made a great shot on the 1 ball. She's on the 3 here, and it looks like this game is over. If it's just a matter of execution, I think. Okay, well, Helena didn't get a very good result.
Oh, she kicked it and got safe back, huh?
Yeah. And I think it was an accident. I think maybe
Yeah.
it hit a point or something and came back
Yeah.
and hooked her or something like that, because Jasmine apologized to her and Helena laughed and, you know,
Yeah.
broke the tension anyway.
9 ball.
8 ball? No. Oh, 1 ball.
Turnabout is fair play.
There she goes, Jen.
Turnabout is fair play.
Boy, pool is a cold game, isn't it? It could be cold or wonderful, depending on you know what side of the fence you're on.
Okay, Helena just needs to take her time. Make sure she takes advantage of this opportunity. Oof.
Well, she knew she had to go into it, and she tried to knock it over a little more.
Mm-hmm. Excuse me.
She's not crazy about. Who knows? Maybe she was trying to avoid it. I think she was trying to knock it over to the side rail, and she just didn't hit it hard enough. Christina, I think, is going to go either 1 or 2 rails.
Looks like she's kind of elevated. For some unknown
can't tell
reason.
the angle. Yeah, 1 rail. See, she's liable to overrun this. All right, she managed to. See, I don't like that 1 rail coming up the table. It's so easy to overrun.
Well, you're crossing your
Yeah, crowing across the line.
position play triangle, yeah.
And I see it. Oh boy.
Oh, and she hit it juicy too.
Yes, she
Look at
did.
there.
Yeah. Well, this is no hanger. And the 7
Seven's
ball's
going
going
to
to
come
tangle
into
up.
play, and
Mhm. And that's the
I
ball
think it-
game.
Christina Takash keeps up her incredible
Thanks,
run
Gerda.
to her first ever WPBA event. Just 20 years old, defeats Hall of Famer Gerda Gregerson. Congratulations, Gerda. We're going to give her a nice round of applause.
Gerda's not happy.
She finishes in that 9 to 12 range and collects $2,200.
I didn't see if she made a mistake in the final rack or not. And that would be why she would be not a happy camper.
Yeah, well, I think.
If somebody beats you, you're not like mad.
Yeah.
You're disappointed
Yeah,
that you lost the match, but you don't get mad.
yeah. She
If somebody
she
just
looks
beats
like
you,
she's a little.
if you lose, if you're the reason you lose,
That's different.
but
Well, it's
that's-
not getting any easier for
that's
Jasmine.
horrible.
She keeps having to come with shot after shot, but she's coming. She keeps coming with them. She knows Helena, even though the score is 8 to 4, she knows Helena's dangerous and more than
Yeah.
capable. She wants to put her away.
definitely. Jasmine hits these shots right here, just like
Yeah,
in her sleep.
nothing but net.
Nothing but net. And what's nice about it is, no matter what speed she hits it, she aims at the right place.
Right. Yeah. She might be a little straighter than she wants.
Because a lot of people would have overcut that ball shooting at that at that
Well,
pace.
it's easy to do. All right, nice stroke.
Oh.
9 on
Oh,
the
she's
side
all
for
right.
the win.
I thought it was going to be a little 50-yard line, but she's
No,
fine.
she's fine. And Jasmine
Jasmine
defeats
Ouschan.
Helena Thornfeldt.
And in
9 to
the
4.
final match over there,
And what place was that for, Mary?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
9 through 12, perhaps?
Helena Thornfeldt.
All right, Jasmine's going to move on. Now, I believe
We're
we
gonna
have
take
one more
days.
match, so let's wrap it up, and we'll be back in a few minutes. Don't go away.
Restrooms, grab some water, do what they gotta do, and we'll get our next 2 matches and final 2 matches of the night set up on tables 3 and 5.